The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development has proposed a total budget of 134.2 billion naira for the 2026 fiscal year, calling for increased capital allocation to drive large-scale interventions for women and vulnerable groups. The minister, Imaan Sulaiman-Ibrahim, made the appeal during the ministry's 2026 budget defense before the Senate Committee on Monday Affairs at the National Assembly. She disclosed that capital releases for 2025 were extremely low, hampering implementation of key programs. Out of 89.87 billion naira appropriated for capital projects in 2025, only 394.85 million naira, representing 0.44%, was released in December, making utilization practically impossible.
Overhead of 2025. The sum of 2,810,959,737 naira was appropriated for our overhead. But only the sum of 471,548,342 naira 50 kobo was released, representing 16.78%. The sum of 471,546,036 naira 11 kobo, representing 99.9% of release amounted was utilized. So the sum of 2,339,411,394 naira 50 kobo, representing 83.22%, was not released in our 2025 overhead budget. For our 2025 capital, 89,865,454,436 naira was appropriated for our capital expenditure. Only 394,854,179 naira 40 kobo, representing 0.4%, was released in December and remained unutilized due to late disbursement and no cash backing.
In her remarks, Chairman of the committee, Reti Kingibe, noted that allocation was not necessarily the primary challenge, but securing final approval and timely releases from the federal government.
Release of funds, that's where the problem lies. We can allocate and appropriate anything you want, but are you going to get the funds? That's what we are trying to work on in the Senate, because that is a major problem. But you know how I feel about women, children, and social development, so we can look at it again. It was the men too, sorry.
The committee subsequently adjourned the meeting for further legislative consideration.